Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English news of Bình Phước radio, television station and newspaper. I'm Hưng Kek and I'm happy to introduce you the top story for today. Mobilizing resources to develop traditional market networks. Encouraging citizens to use electronic health records. Top legislators of Vietnam and Cuba held talk. Vietnam's coffee exports exceed $5 billion. And now other detail. Bình Phước Provincial People Committees has launched Plan number 307 to implement Government Decree number 60 on the development and management of markets. The plan focuses on developing 9 markets, community markets, and markets with historical, cultural, or architectural significance.
The plan outlines 9 key contents for implementation, assigning specific tasks to each department, agency, and local authority. Among the priorities are delegating market management to district and commune-level authorities, aligning with local conditions and regulations, and categorizing markets by type and scale. Regular inspections and supervision will be conducted regularly to ensure compliance with market development policies, while regulations for managing market infrastructure and transitioning market management models will also be put in place. Additionally, local authorities are tasked with drafting a development plan for markets across the province from 2025 to 2030, based on existing approved frameworks.
Bình Phước Province aims to have 80% of its residents integrate their health insurance, electronic health records, and referral documents with the VNeID app, using it to schedule follow-up appointments. This goal was outlined in a provincial directive calling for the full implementation of the electronic health records through VNeIDs.
The chairwoman of the Provincial People's Committee has instructed local authorities to promote the use of electronic health record function on the VNeID, which enables all residents to track their health records, referral papers, and appointment schedules. Training sessions will also be organized for healthcare staff to ensure the proper use of the system. All healthcare professionals will be required to digitally sign patient records, and both public and private healthcare facilities will be instructed to synchronize patient data with the health insurance evaluation portal. Relevant authorities are assigned with verifying the legal accuracy of the data collected for electronic health records to ensure it meets the technical standards set by the Ministry of Health.
The sections of outstanding rural industrial product is a key part of Bình Phước local industrial promotion program. These initiatives help highlight the province's strengths and encourages the production of high-quality, high-demand products that can win over new markets.
In recent years, the selection of outstanding products has garnered attention from many businesses and rural industrial establishments across the province. In 2024, Bình Phước recognized 32 products as provincial-level outstanding products, with 15 products honored at the regional level. Businesses whose products meet the program's criteria receive cash prizes, and their products are labeled with the program's logo. These businesses are also given priority in accessing funding from both the national and local industrial promotion programs, as well as the state support and investment policies for rural industrial products. This recognition has helped rural enterprises grow and develop their brands, contributing to the province's economic restructuring toward industrialization and modernization.
Ladies and gentlemen, President of the National Assembly of People Power of Cuba, Esteban Lasso Hernandez, is leading a delegation to pay a working visit to Vietnam from November the 2nd to the 3rd at the invitation of Chairman of the National Assembly, Trần Thanh Mẫn.
On November 2nd in Hanoi, National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn presided over a welcome ceremony for visiting President of the National Assembly of People's Power of Cuba, Esteban Lasso Hernandez. At their talks following the welcome ceremony, the two legislative leaders showed their delight at the development of the two countries' parliaments. Mern affirmed that after 64 years since the establishment of diplomatic relations, the solidarity and close relationship between Vietnam and Cuba, nurtured by President Ho Chi Minh and leader Fidel Castro, has continuously developed, becoming a model in international relations. Esteban Lazo, for his part, stated that the two countries' special relationship has seen many positive developments after the state visit to Cuba by Party General Secretary and State President to Lum in September. The two National Assembly leaders agreed that it is necessary to continue promoting the role of the two legislatures through studying the possibility of coordination to supervise, to effectively implement high-level cooperation documents and its agreement between the two countries. Mern proposed the two sides coordinate at multilateral international forums, such as the Interparliamentary Union, IPU, and other multilateral parliamentary organizations of which the two sides are members, support each other's stances on regional and international issues of shared concern. They also agreed to hold the second session of the Vietnam-Cuba Interparliamentary Cooperation Committee in Vietnam next year. On the same day, Party General Secretary to Lum met with Cuban National Assembly President Esteban Lazo Hernandez. General Secretary to Lum welcomed President Lazo's visit and expressed confidence in further strengthening Vietnam-Cuba ties. He acknowledged the steady progress in Vietnam-Cuba relations, including implementation of agreements from his recent visit to Cuba, and supported President Lazo's proposals for sustained exchanges, stronger parliamentary and government collaboration, and enhanced people-to-people ties. President Lazo conveyed greetings from Raul Castro, President Miguel Diaz-Canel, and other Cuban leaders, reaffirming Cuba's solidarity with Vietnam. He expressed hope for expanded cooperation in various fields, with political and diplomatic relations as the cornerstone. On November 2nd, President Luong Quang met with Cuban National Assembly President Esteban Lazo Hernandez, who is on a working visit to Vietnam. President Quang extended his sympathies for the impact of Hurricane Oscar on Cuba and expressed confidence in the country's resilience and progress. He also congratulated Cuba on the recent UN resolution calling for the U.S. to end its blockade. The state leader highlighted Vietnam's commitment to strengthening its ties with Cuba as the nations approach the 65th anniversary of diplomatic relations in 2025, designated as the Vietnam-Cuba Friendship Year. President Lazo expressed gratitude for Vietnam's warm reception and steadfast support. Both leaders pledged to deepen the Vietnam-Cuba relationship and to implement recent high-level agreements, reinforcing mutual support in regional and international forums.
Coming up next is the latest news on the activity of Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính.
Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh, head of the National Education and Training Reform Committee, chaired a meeting on November 2nd, highlighting the need to advance education and training to meet the demands of the nation's rise. The Prime Minister emphasized that education and training are top priorities for the party and state, serving as a foundation for national progress. He stressed the importance of promoting social equality in education, alongside economic growth, to foster talent, aspiration, and integration. He urged enhanced local autonomy, improved teaching quality, and lifelong learning opportunities. Additionally, Prime Minister Chin called for finalizing a draft action plan and a strategic education plan by early 2025, alongside mechanisms to attract talent and train workers for emerging sectors and overseas Vietnamese educational roles.
Vietnam coffee export exceeds the $5 billion mark for the first time in the 2023-2024 crop years, which lasted from October the 1st, 2023 to September the 30th, 2024.
An official of the Vietnam Coffee and Cocoa Association, the COFA, said that during the 2023 to 2024 crop year, Vietnam exported about 1.46 million tons of coffee, a 12% decrease compared to the previous crop year. Despite the reduced volume, the export value soared by over 33%, reaching $5.43 billion, marking the highest level ever in a coffee season. This was also the first time that Vietnam's coffee exports in a single season surpassed the $5 billion, thanks to the hiked prices. According to the General Department of Customs, in September alone, the average export price of Vietnamese coffee reached $5,469 per ton, the highest ever so far, up 5.8% from the previous month and 68.7% compared to last September.
And that's all for today on the news of Bình Phước Radio, television station and newspaper. Once again, thank you for watching and goodbye for now.